UK has working hours regulations which limit the time that a doctor works to 48 hours per week, which gives us quite a good work-life balance. But then there are on-call shifts and night shifts and day shifts, which can be very exhausting and very demanding based on the specialty that you're on. So here are the top 5% specialities, which based on the on how busy they can get or how intense their on-call shifts are. So number 5 is emergency medicine. Obviously, these are people who work in the ER or A&E across the UK, and they deal with emergencies day in day out, and they have to make those decisions which can affect the person's life. So they can have quite a busy shifts. Number 4 is ITU doctors. Obviously, ITU have critical patients, the patient, and they can have very intense shifts in which they have to deal with multiple critically ill patients at one time, and that can lead to quite a busy and quite an exhausting shift. Number 3 are cardiologists. Obviously, with the type of lifestyles that we live now, there are a lot more cardiac events happening and people getting anginas and heart attacks, and they need to be on their toes and present all the time to perform those emergency angioplasties, which can be life-saving. Number 2 is neurosurgery. So yes, neurosurgeons have to be present, and there are subdural evacuations, and there are caudate venous syndromes that are happening. These people need to be on the toes to make sure that the patient is not paralyzed for the rest of their life, or doesn't have any neurological deficit for the rest of their life. So it's a very demanding and a very exhausting field. Then there is the number 1 field that is busiest in terms of how much they work or how intense their on-call shifts can be, is general surgery. So these are surgeons that deal with your gut. So these are dealing with abscesses, with stab wounds, with obstructions in the intestines, and they can have very intense on-calls and very exhausting on-calls. So those are the 5 shifts that lead very busy on-call shifts in the UK.